Hi, everyone. Can you hear me okay? Just confirm that my voice is loud enough for you guys. Really good to be here with you all. Thank you for confirming. So, how's everyone feeling today? Happy July. Happy Canada Day. Hi, Paula, Sophia, Aloha. Hi, Corey. Hi, Stacy, Naomi, and Morgan. So good to see so many of you guys. Hi, Ann, Holly. So many beautiful people. I don't know why I look so washed out right now. It's the sunlight. It's kind of annoying me. So, how's everyone feeling? Hi, Jamie. Feeling good? Good. So, I wrote in the description a couple of my rules. Same rules as before, but just so that I don't have to continue repeating myself. So you can see below that introduce yourself, tell me your name when you're asking a question. I'm excited to do higher self channelings because the Kali in me is tired. And she wants to channel from you guys. Um, she wants you to learn from yourselves and each other. So, yay. It's rainy outside. Yeah, it's been raining recently in New York. And I love it. I love thunderstorms. So as long as I'm home, I appreciate the thunderstorms. Abuing, is that how you pronounce your name? Hello, Maple. Hi, Mary. Okay, so let's see if there's anything I want to open with. Channeling is so wonderful. Channeling these ascended masters and archangels, so beautiful, so wonderful. And also, channeling yourselves is just as powerful because we are all currently in bodies, and we're all experiencing this in the now. And many of the ascended masters haven't necessarily been embodied, or they haven't been in bodies in a long time. So when we channel our higher selves, we really get our realness and vulnerability, and it's just so special. It's so unique in that way. So, yeah, that's why I wanted to do this. What else? Yeah. Sophia's name is Marla? Okay, I'll try to remember that. Hi, Marla. Okay. Who has a question? Hmm. I'm shocked that no one has answered a question yet. shocked and appreciative because I really like chatting with you guys first and seeing how everyone is doing. We can try for general. We can see. I didn't say no general in my rules. I just did it. But let's see what happens. I just don't want it to get. It depends on how long it takes me to get a general message. But specific is better. Paula, is your name Paula? Paula wants to know when she will meet a romantic partner. Okay, so what I'm doing with these messages is I'm connecting with your ego self, your subconscious, and your higher self, potentially your inner child as well. I'm calling in all of your aspects, and I will channel what I hear from them. So let's see, Paula, what happens when I connect with you. Paula, what your ego and inner child are saying right now is they don't want a partner right now because they don't value themselves. You're saying, I don't value myself, I don't value my truth, I don't value my divinity, and I'm not ready for a partner to show me that I don't value myself. I'm not ready for that type of reflection. So when you, Paula, ask, this is your inner child speaking, when you ask, you continue to ask when the partner will come in, that hurts me. It hurts my feelings because you don't spend enough time with me. And it makes me feel like you're still running away. Higher self says to use this as a time to discover yourself, to explore more deeply, to see what your truth is, to anchor yourself in your own love and divinity. Inner child says that they want to be seen. They want to be seen and felt and heard instead of continuing to look for a partner. That's for Paula. Corey, there's no specific age for the inner child. It's different ages. Okay, so Mary. Mary, the ego and inner child says, I just want to be loved freely. I want to be free as a bird. I want to fly high as a kite. And I don't want any limitations or walls around me. Stop continuing to put boxes around me. Stop putting these labels on me that I don't want anymore. I'm new. I'm renewed. Can't you see the newness in me? Can't you see that I'm not the same person as before? I'm a different person now, and it's time to accept that. Stop rejecting me. What is your truth right now? Mary, that's what your higher self says. What is your truth in this moment? Instead of looking into the past, what is your knowingness right now? What do you want to do right now? The past doesn't exist anymore. Ion, you're asking your higher self, what is your primary aura color? Is there a deeper question in that? Is that the only question you have? Because usually when I get questions like this, I'm like wondering, like, okay, is there more to this? Like, why do you want to know this? So let me know, Hyan, and then I'll answer. I'll connect with your higher self. You want to know so you get clarity about your soul's mission. Okay, so how about, do you want to rephrase it to say, what can you tell me about my soul's mission? Is that better? What do I need to know in order to prepare for my soul's mission? Something like that? By the way, guys, I also offer these types of readings on my website. If you go to alanaheavenly.com, I offer 20-minute sessions. Please. Hyan, let me know how you'd like to rephrase. Okay. What I saw from you immediately, just white and a pearly white. It feels very healing, peaceful, and calm. And what your essence is saying, it wants to be that anchor. It wants to anchor in that peacefulness, that healing energy, and not necessarily be called a healer, not necessarily do traditional healing. But just by showing your inner strength and peacefulness. They want you to know that your beauty is everywhere. It's your higher self speaking. And everyone's higher selves are so beautiful and graceful, and they always have loving messages. The ego is the one that's very chatty, the subconscious as well, and the inner child. The higher self will have just very lovingness. Inner child is scared. Very little inner child, 2 or 3 years old, with a little teddy bear, holding a little teddy bear like this. Like I'm saying, I'm scared to show my light. I'm scared of showing that love, and I'm scared of being loved. It's just too much attention. I just want to hide under a table. So if you can slowly guide me, slowly take my hand instead of shoving me out there into the world, just allow me to be gradual and allow me to like peek my head out under the covers and just examine things first before being forceful. Stacy. Wait a second. I just lost my spot. A reminder for those who just joined to look at my rules in the description, please. Thank you. Okay, Stacy says, what my, sorry, I'm kind of spacey as I connect with things, so it's taking me a while to read. What might my higher self have to say about my job or jobs? Okay. Ego says, I don't want to be there. I don't want to do this, what you think the job is. I don't want to do what your mother and father have done. I don't want to continue to be that way. I don't want us to continue to do what people in the past, our ancestors, have done. So why are you making it this way? It could be so much more easy if you tapped into the heart instead of listening to everyone else. I'm clearly in a place where I'm just ready to self-destruct, is what the ego says. And can't you see it's like a ticking time bomb? So I just want some peace in my life. And the way like I see your essence is like, I just want some peace. Like it's pleading. Higher self is saying, give it time, patience, attention, and love. Meditate. Start doing your mindfulness activities again. Start connecting to self again. Ego says, I'm losing my mind here, and I can't take it anymore. Higher self is saying, start breathing again. Start living again. Start being again. Through meditation. Through invoking clarity in your meditation and connecting with your higher self that way. Inner child says, just let me breathe. Naomi. Naomi wants to know if I should stay in Arizona at my current job and in my current living situation for a while, years, or how long. I'm trying to dissect your message. Should you stay in Arizona at your current job? I'll start there. I'm hearing I just want to leave And I also want to be still. I'm tired of all of this fluidity. I'm tired of all of this movement. I just want to be in one place, whether it's mentally, physically, spiritually. I just want to be still. Higher self says, be still and know that I am God. Inner child says, is showing me that they're like getting pulled in multiple directions, but they're not moving. Like they keep getting pulled, but they're still staying in place because they don't want to. They don't want to move. Whether we move or not is what your ego is saying. Whether we do this or not, can we please just have some peace amidst the chaos? So whatever it is that you need to find peace, then seek that. And they're confused as well. And the silence, your higher self is saying the silence will bring the clarity that you need. Jamie, why did my higher self choose the life I'm living now? So your higher self, your ego, Jamie, just like showed up and they're like, I just want to be disruptive. This picture. They just want to be disruptive and I just want to live large and in charge and pave my own path. Why can't you see that? Why can't you see the beauty in your essence? Why can't you see the sacredness? Why can't you see the beauty in all of your creations? Why don't you value yourself? There's beauty in chaos, is what she's saying. There's beauty in chaos. There's beauty in, and everything is designed. There's a divine design to everything. And you understand that. And just having that knowing is everything. That makes you leap years ahead now that you have that knowing. So let's continue dancing through the chaos. And I see like Elton John and I see like glitter and like a glitter cane and like a top hat and just like marching in place. Like Elton John is just like marching in place and looks so happy. And just singing in the rain and just like loving the chaos. Thriving, living, breathing in it. Gloria, what was the reason behind my blood transfusions and gallbladder removal? Thank you. Ego says, can't you see that we're done with that? And why do you need to know? Why do we need to be stuck in the past? What are you going to do now that you can live your life? Who are you going to be? Who do you want to be? Who do you dream about? Who do you admire? Who do you see every day and just smile and just breathe like a nice sigh of relief? Because that person is reflecting everything that you could be and more. So why can't you see me? Why can't you see that? saying it's all about guts, inner strength. You remove that toxicity. Now it's time to live like you don't have it anymore. Because you don't. I'm going to take a quick breather by drinking some water. How's everyone? Like my goblets. So I have a bunch of these different goblets from Crate and Barrel. I used to collect them. So that's why I have different color goblets. But I love these glass goblets. Okay. Where am I? Morgan. What does my higher self have to say regarding the upcoming changes in my life? Ego is saying I don't want to be here, and when I don't want to be here, I completely disconnect. I completely try to disconnect from whatever brings me joy and happiness. Second, I got distracted. When I don't want to be here, it's because this is your ego. And also your inner child is agreeing that when I don't want to be here, it's because you're blocking my creativity, blocking out access to what I'm passionate about because of your judgments. So what if you allowed yourself to create without that judgment, without that fear, without that anxiety? Inner child says she doesn't want to be laughed at. And your ego is tired of listening to your inner child all the time. And she's ready to be an adult. Higher self says your ego says that you're doing this now, the changes in your life, putting on your big girl britches. Lilith came through and was like, do I want to say this? As Lilith essentially said, time to step it up. Higher self says that I want to be here. Ego says they want you to reconnect with the heart instead of living based on what the inner child wants to do, what the scared inner child wants to do. Stop being so timid, is what ego says. Higher self says, connect with me by placing your hand on your heart and breathing in and out deeply. And in the stillness, you know that I'm there. And do not get frustrated by the stillness, for that is God and that is love. wing. I have about 15 minutes left, guys. Wing says, what does my higher self want to share with me right now? Ego says, I don't want to share. I don't want to be authentic. I don't want to share any part of myself right now. I just want to be alone for once. I just want to be in my closet and I want to turning into your inner child. I just want protection. I want you to love me and acknowledge me. I want to feel safe. Safety is important right now. I want to be safe. I want to feel included. I want you to notice me. I want you to care about our safety instead of others. I want you to turn back inside. And like I'm getting the like turning like inwards feeling. Higher self says to listen. Maple, what color is your aura? I see blue indigo. Nikki, how do I love myself more? My mind is overdrive lately. Not everything is a race. Who are you racing anyway? Says ego. Where are you going? You can't go anywhere without all of us. Referring to the aspects of yourself. You can't run and hide. You can't run into someone else's path or lane because you're only going to be in your path. The more and more you ignore your path, the more and more you're going to be pushed right back onto it. And it's going to hurt like you getting a bump on the head without a helmet. And the mind is on overdrive because you keep comparing yourself. Inner child is kind of grumpy about that accusation and says that's not true. Higher self is comforting the inner child and is saying to be still. And he's using that as an example for you to comfort yourself by doing what you love for mindfulness and connecting back to God. Holly. Ego says, I don't want to be here if I can't sing, and if I can't sing my heart out, and if I can't sing whatever I want to sing. So that does not mean only the completely loving sounds that come out, but also the dark sounds, Why can't you embrace the darkness as well? Why can't you embrace the shadow instead of rejecting it? It's all beautiful. It's all us. It is all one. I want to create what comes out naturally. I don't want to have to wait until I'm feeling great and happy, because the darkness, the dark sounds also help me transmute. Jessica. Jessica, your ego says, stop overthinking things. It could be so simple. It could be so simple, but then you get so agitated, and then you overthink again, and then it becomes a continuous circle. Take it easy. We're saying like this: take it easy, unwind, do something fun, put your feet on the grass, ground, go to a park, run around, talk to trees, breathe in fresh air, do something else. Do something out in nature. And they're saying, like, don't bother me. Just stop. Just let's do something outside. Like, really outside and enjoying nature and running around. You can't, like, pressure me to come up with stuff. You can't pressure me to do things. We don't work that way. Whoever ties 76155 is, I need your name. Nigel. I need to stretch. Nigel says, what's a message from higher self? Ego says, no, 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 enough with the messages. We talked to you clearly and completely already. Why can't you trust us? Why can't you listen to us? They're like, no, no, no. Like, don't you have enough information? Don't you know your next steps already? Why can't you go with that? Why don't you trust that? Why can't you do that? I'm also getting this like weird taste of like this is a snack that I had as a child. Um, String cheese and sliced apples. That's like exactly what I'm tasting right now. It's weird. So random. I don't really want to taste that right now, so I'm gonna disconnect. It's not really a snack that I eat anymore. It's so random. Ugh, I still taste it. um, where am I? Wendy. Wendy says, I'm in a custody battle and do not know if I should file another motion. I'm so tired but must stand up for my children. What does my higher self say? If you want to take a break, take a break. Your children see how exhausted you are. Your children see how much you are fighting. And if fighting is like hitting a brick wall, fight a different way. Choose another strategy. There's another way to get through. You're exhausted for a reason. Take a break and see what comes up for you. And it's like, I see like flailing, like, ah. And I hear idiot about your partner. Idiot. Not about you, but about this person that you're custody with. Frustrated. It's literally a brick wall. Give it some time. Take a break. Start fresh. Something new. And it's just stressing them out, like you out. But the ego, it's stressing the ego out because I'm getting a headache and they just want some time to breathe and for some clarity. Higher self says this is helping you with your strength, your inner strength, helping you with safety and security and your children as well. Solar plexus stuff, helping you with your inner power. There are other ways to go about finding that power, finding that strength, not just through the legal system. Melissa. How are you guys liking these, by the way? Do you like these over the other like channel messages? Do you like them the same? I'd really love feedback so that I can like figure out what I'd like to do moving forward. Okay, Melissa says, why do I keep breaking glass? Saying to pay attention. I'm so scattered, like pay attention. Slow down and pay attention for once. Focus on one thing at a time. Or you're going to keep breaking glass, and you're going to cut yourself, and then you're going to get stitches, and you're going to get splinters, and eventually you're going to force yourself to slow down that way. Would you rather take the hit right now, when it's just some glass that you're breaking, or you want to break some bones first? Slow down. Okay. Where am I? Where am I? I have no clue where I am right now. I think that's a sign because I like can't even find my way right now. I'm just like, um, you guys like both though. Whatever makes me happy. That's sweet, Stacy. Thank you. Um, Sophia, thank you for coming. Thank you. Your first time. Love having you here. So, if you guys like these kinds of messages, I offer this service on my website. Um, it's called Soul Essence Channeling. And yeah, it's really fun. It goes deep, it's honest. Bling, thank you it's great to see you as well as your first live. Are there any messages Kali would like us to know, Corey? Um, I mean, yes and no. The reason why, okay, I'll just say it. So, Kali is very tired of repeating the same things over and over again. And for those who are new here, Kali Ma is a big fractal of me. She's a huge part of my life. Big fractal of me, and I'm usually channeling her. Usually channeling her. So she's just like honestly so tired of repeating herself. And part of the reason why I decided to do this instead. Because it's like not only it's fresh and new, but you guys can hear yourselves more. It's like you can see yourself through me in this way. So this is just our way, meaning like me and the Kali and me, to give you the same messages in another way. Because clearly like the tough love isn't working. She says. So that's what Kali says. Thanks for asking, Corey. Thank you, Stacy. Did you get the Akashic Records reading? Was it the pre-recorded stuff? I can't believe last year feels like it was like decades long. Like it feels so long ago. So was anyone the short recorded one? Yeah, so that's also, so I use the same method, but now I do it live, and it's fun. Did anyone check out the Galactic Council of Nine channeling that Pamela Ireland did? It was so amazing. She channeled this Galactic Council with Ra and all these powerful beings, and I'm so happy I was able to be a facilitator, and I love facilitating. I love interviewing. I'm like, maybe it's the Sag in me. You see my dog. Maybe it's the Sag in me, but I just love asking people questions and stuff. So it was such a fun thing to do. I love facilitating. It's available for purchase on Pamela's website. I keep looking because my dog wants me to feed her, so she's getting into stuff now to get my attention. So hopefully, even if I didn't get to read you guys today, hopefully you got messages from other people as well, because we can all learn from each other for sure. And let's see, do I have any announcements? I'm getting ready to launch my Patreon. I'm getting ready to make some other announcements too. yeah, I'm just looking forward to just being more out there. Naomi says she tried to reread the raw material. The way Ra speaks is so hard to understand. He was very, yeah, Ra was just like talking so much. And the reason, so one of the things I want to do, and the things I'm doing right now, is simplifying spirituality. It doesn't need to be so wordy. This is why people run away from it, because it just can be so complicated, but it doesn't need to be. So, I loved being with you guys, and thank you so much. I really do love you guys. Thank you for trusting me with your time, energy, and if this has helped you, please like and share so that we can bring others into this love fest. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you, and I love you.